So in this video, we're going to talk about identifying solutions to a linear equation. And so all the word identifying means is we're going to be given a linear equation and we're going to want to figure out whether things are solutions or not. And it's actually really easy. All we have to do is basically take the numbers and plug them in and see whether or not they work. So, for example, determine if the x values are solutions to -6 times x plus 9 equals -102. And the x's that we're going to look at is we're going to look at x equals 7, x equals -1, x equals 8, and x equals -2. And then we're going to determine solution or not. So all we want to do is for each of these numbers, we want to take it and plug it in. So we want to see if something's a solution, we're going to plug it in and basically see if it works out. So if x is equal to 7, if I take this equation, -6 times x plus 9 equals -102, I am going to take this 7, and where I see an x, instead I'm going to put a 7. So in my equation, here's the x, and so instead of that x, I'm going to put a 7. So this should be -6 times 7 plus 9, and I basically want to know, does that come out to be equal to -102? So if I have to do the stuff inside the parentheses. So 7 plus 9 is 16. So we want to know, is -6 times 16, is that going to be equal to -102? And so if I multiply that by -6, on the left-hand side here we get -96. And so we want to know, is -96 equal to 102? No, it's not. So 7 is not a solution. Then we're going to try the next one. So x equals -1. So we're going to have -6 times -1 plus 9. And we want to know, is that equal to -102? So -6, -1 plus 9 is 8. And so we want to know, does -6 times 8 equal -102? And -6 times 8 is -48. And so is -48 equal to -102? No. So this is also not a solution. So if we try x equals +8, we have -6 times 8 plus 9, and we want to know, is that equal to -102? So -8, whoops, can't type in my calculator here. So 8 plus 9 is 17. So -6 times 17, I want to know, is that going to turn out to be -102? So if I multiply -6 times -17, that is -102. So is -102 equal to -102? Yes. So is this one a solution? Yes, it's a solution. Linear equations can only ever have one solution. So I automatically know -2 is not going to work. But if you forgot that, you could check it. And at other points in the semester, we're going to talk about other systems, or as you go on and you take higher math classes, you're going to find out that other equations can have more than one answer. So it's always a good idea to check it, just in case you don't remember the rule correctly. But linear equations are only ever going to have one solution. So once you find one solution, all the other ones can't be a solution. So, but we'll try it anyway. So negative 6 times negative 2 plus 9. I want to know if that's equal to negative 102. So that's going to be negative 6 times a positive 7. And I want to know if that equals negative 2. So negative 6 times positive 7 is negative 42. And so is negative 42 equal to negative 102? No. So that one doesn't work either. So not a solution.